Hello guys, welcome. This is Felipe Coelho, and today I would like to talk about the hybrid technique. The hybrid technique is pretty much the taking of the most effective approaches by many different languages that use the nylon string guitar, such as the flamenco language, the Brazilian language, the classical music language or approach, and even the jazz language, and the use of a pick is imported by the hybrid technique by the use of the thumb. So this is definitely a groundbreaking technique, and I could pretty much say that it's the ultimate technique of this instrument. And it's interesting that this is such an old instrument, but we're still finding new things out as we go, always standing in the shoulders of the greats and the knowledge that they left for us. So this phrase that I just played here uses the hybrid technique, and it's a great example of the variety of physical approaches that happen in there. So I'm gonna pick this apart and explain it to you. The first half of that phrase is made of sixes within the key of G7 or G mixolydian, which puts you in the key of C major. So all the lower note of these sixes is always a chromatic approach by the thumb alternating like this. So use the thumb and you respond with finger 1. So here the thumb is already working as a pick, alternating, which is something that you do not see in classical music. And then the next part of this phrase, so the first part is, the next part of the phrase is a descending arpeggio of G7 starting on the 9th. And this is the hybrid technique working for you here on a 3-finger piccato or 3-finger rest stroke, where you rest on the string above and you get great projection and volume and flow. And then here, another aspect of the hybrid technique is the sweep, which is happening with the middle finger right here, but the sweep can happen with any of these fingers. And then finally you go using the 3-finger rest stroke. And then to end the phrase, we're ascending, only using the thumb as a pick again, in this arpeggio which is 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. So the thumb here works as a pick, alternating and sweeping up, or I should say physically down. The use of the pick of the thumb in the hybrid technique comes straight from the gypsy jazz pick, which is pick slanting, as some say. You are always leaning the weight of the arm on the string, and you're always favoring the downward movement. So this definitely favors your sweeping on ascending lines, which is what happens here. So that's pretty much the phrase. And this is just a short example, but I'm happy to announce that I've put together a 3-volume series to explain the hybrid technique in detail, explaining all the approaches, where they come from, and giving a variety of exercises that put all these phrases, all these approaches together, explaining what the hybrid technique is all about. This 3-volume series is going to come out through iMusicAcademy, which is a new partnership that I'm very happy and honored to announce, as I do know of their very strong team of teachers. So definitely it's something that makes me excited. And so stay tuned to my channel, Felipe Coelho, as well as to the channel of iMusicAcademy for further information and further tips on the hybrid technique. Thank you so much. Until next time.